EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
You ready, Scotty? Just start the clock when you're ready.
It's Gibson, and from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The tackle made by Jonathan.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check your hot read. Check, check.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Third and 11, and some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Daniel Carlson on for the point.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Four down, four down, four down. Show it, show it. 24.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins, that's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
What's good, fellas?
There you go. I hope that's
Said what now? Yeah. Oh, okay, what's good, big boy? I wasn't talking. I got other stuff going on in the background. I'm locked in trying to focus.
Beautiful. Corey Coleman.
And that's what we all doing.
That should have been a little bit of pass interference trying to run my man off.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. It's hauled in here by Edmond. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Washington, first down.
Oh, it's a lot smaller.
At the 44-yard line.
What they did was they made
here's a first and 10
a linebacker
in
can't
Raider
keep
territory
up with
at the 44-yard
all-star wide receiver.
Now a handoff here to his
they made it more realistic.
Just when
So it's not that it's slower, it's more functional.
At the 35-yard.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
Some shit they
Where
keep
you're
it
going.
real.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I
Yeah,
want to take that
exactly.
shot early and loosen things up.
From the 35 on second down, Haskins. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Get that.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to
Think I ain't see you hanging out of bounds. Think you was going to blend in. That ain't working with me.
Part of that is you have to sharpen your user skills
and win
this year too.
Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0
I was just
lead.
laughing with
Of course
my boy.
they would. And look, they're on the road.
Well, we already know I didn't pass that.
7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
I
Imagine
ended
getting
up-
up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
I wonder
would be
if my
ideal.
controller broke or something.
Yeah, but I'm initiating the break tackle though.
Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Ain't too many safeties bringing it. Well, no, that was Sweat. It looked like that was Sweat.
But tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And this
You
is
might
no
want to
good.
change your
Missed
tackle
the
to
PAT,
secure
So they fail to connect, and this remains a 13
and take it off balance.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Steven Sims now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Washington takes over.
Oh, yeah.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, I've been using Playmaker. That's why I didn't join. Like, I got 6 offers to join leagues,
at the line and ready
but
to roll.
most leagues don't let you use Playmaker.
This is where you have to know your quarterback.
They say that you should be able to play without it. Man, if a play breaks down, I'm not getting ready to just eat the ball or take a sack if I don't have to.
Whatever it's going to take to get the message.
The league me and Scotty was in through Facebook and Messenger. Remember that?
Backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yeah, he hit me the other day and was like, "You want to be in the league again?" I was like, "Nah, those rules is too finicky."
I
found 3 real leagues, and I'm good with just these 3.
Without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Yeah, he didn't like the fact he was calling him out. Oh.
Here's Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction?
He didn't like the fact that you was just attempting to challenge what he was trying to say.
On the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Here we
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I'm in the same 3.
He'll lose a yard
and
there,
I'm
and it's
good. Right
2nd
there
and
where
11.
I'm at.
Hello.
I like the strategy.
Oh,
Extra
I played
tight
under
ends,
and pulled
extra
that shit
beef.
back.
They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're
Lions
in
Den,
We saw the result, negative yardage.
Countries League, and his boys league.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Nelson Aguilar.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
7-yard line.
Now.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing.
As soon as I got home Friday, yesterday, I picked it up on my lunch break. As soon as I got home, the first thing I did, I didn't go look at controls. I went and did my playbooks.
Here's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a
it took me a couple of hours to do it, to figure out what I wanted, what I didn't want.
At the 8-yard line.
Right.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Hoping for the interception.
Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Point after.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time. And they've got
all you got to do is just ball out. You can build them.
You talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go.
The object in any game is not to just let one opponent just completely destroy you.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, because that hurts your team's morale. You really don't get much XP if you're throwing, 4 interceptions, no yards. But his team will be souped up, and God forbid y'all in the same division.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Yeah. Looked like you stepped up too far into the pocket.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10.
Sure
at
did.
about the 32.
Nope. I hate that shit.
He'll give it to Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost.
Yeah, but Jacobs isn't as agile as Barkley. Barkley going to give motherfuckers hell.
Yes, he is.
Excuse me, kids. I'm sorry. I got too caught up in the moment.
To throw, it's Carr. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the
oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is, Barkley is way more agile than Jacobs. With Barkley, I could have beat him.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Oh, you got to hold on to that, T. Good D, though.
3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Steven Sims set to return it for Washington.
Get there. Come on.
Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And
I would think the Redskins will be better.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You got about they defensive ends. Redskins had offensive line. Well, no, offensive line. They got hurt last year.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Yeah, he went to motherfucking
San Fran.
San Fran, right.
6-yard line.
Now, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Got him in. Complete. This is Richard Rodgers. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage.
I know the best running back in the league going to be Saquon this year.
Thank you very much.
Ain't no rookie in the last 30 years
did what he did.
Has done what he done. Rookie year. That don't mean nothing. Shit, yes it does. That wouldn't have the accolades there.
And he works it past the 30, almost
But behind a horrible line.
Exactly, behind the shittiest line in the league. What was we, number 30?
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run
No, that means
he's great.
After that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
If he had protection,
his coaches ruined his career. Stop that, Scotty. You already know that.
You know that, exactly.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point,
not
an
close,
incomplete
though.
pass,
That's not a close example.
that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But
And he came to his coach. He came to his coach and said, "I want to be a pocket passer." He says, "No, we're going to use you on rollouts."
Here's Haskins again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
RG3 broke records, but he didn't break records that he was at the point where he broke records that nobody has broken before.
And that will will be incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Oh, I'm about to say, I had
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
But you got to move them off that line, though. I'll take it, because that's bullshit.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins.
No, that is a guarantee.
Come on.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard
It's okay.
line.
It's okay.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Gibson.
Not that.
Fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in, because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Oh.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Oh, I see what I did.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Thank you.
Here's Carr to throw. This will be inside the 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
No, that's a block. No, that's
19 seconds to go in half number 1.
That's a block in the back, huh?
Hey, and pass interference is a real thing this year too.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They calling it a little bit more, but I'm still able to cut motherfucking receivers off, and they not calling that flag.
1st and goal.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they call more. They call more, but it ain't the same still. You still going to be able to fuck people up.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
What playbook you go with, Redskins?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll They'll run it with Jacobs. Back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, as time expires,
he was in goal line.
First half, and the Raiders add on to their lead. And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start?
Man, this
it's no good for the second time now in this
it's 2 extra points I didn't miss.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
The Raiders with the lead already.
No, that was on purpose.
Get the football here as the second half is now underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I think I found my new weapon.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
I ain't throw it like that, though.
Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Good D.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
Good D.
Collins. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now
I should have waited another second and threw it more inside instead of up the field.
The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard.
Gibson.
Come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And down
smart.
15, shy of the 10. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
On 3rd down, Gibson. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Who was that? You had outside responsibility, bro. Why you cut up field?
2 yards out. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
Tell him I said hello.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll run it here with Loaded. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Number 33. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
8 yards.
1st down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Bowden. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Appreciate it.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr.
Wow. Yeah.
Good D.
Almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window. for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Throw it in the circle. Throw it in the circle.
10 yards to go.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Carr.
Ah, good D.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting them.
Well, we definitely know he gonna talk.
Probably live with that with this
Win or lose.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score.
Yeah, he stayed consistent.
That shouldn't harm them at all.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for Inman deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up the scoreboard tells us.
But he borderline playing like he playing real life.
It's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
2nd and 10. Throwing again.
Ah! I gave him too much cushion. I gave him too much cushion.
Getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Tanner Muse with it. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
By the Raiders.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They'll run on 1st down. Bowden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line. It's 13. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable.
I mean, it was 3 against what?
And your first thought
7?
Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker?
Yeah, cover 4. I mean, 3-4 don't cover like talking about, especially if you don't make your adjustments, the correct adjustments.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there,
you got to go get that yourself, Scotty.
The Washington offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now here is another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Carr maybe with a free play. He's going to fire.
Why did you throw that? You were supposed to throw the out route. You hit L2. Do not hit L2. L2 does nothing but celebrate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll accept that. I don't want to give you the ball back.
Relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 21. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Raider football.
I asked for him.
Get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I wanted to stay in the AFC, but I wanted to get away from the Browns. I hated Baker Mayfield, bro.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's cool. It's cool.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets them up 1st and goal.
First down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
Yeah, I got the Giants and Lions, then the Raiders and Country League, and then T-Will League, I got the Colts.
That's what an angry defense looks like and what they can do. They told him, you've had your 3 touchdowns already. No way you're getting a 4th.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
You still doing 1 week at the office and 1 week at home?
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've
Girl,
seen today,
what did you do to your head?
but the preparation in advance.
The rap coming out.
Commitment by the players to the game plan and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep, And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
No. Don't use no more chemicals. Put the beads in it. That's fine. But don't. Okay?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Haskins. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage?
You throw a lot of interceptions like that.
To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. And he'll be right around the 34. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Haskins. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
10 at the 48-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Good game, Scotty.
That's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
I better be a productive husband and help my wife do some of these chores. Cause like I went to work too, but when we work on weekends, we only have to do 3 hours from 8 to 11. But I was smart. I cut the grass on Thursday because I knew I was gonna be tied up Friday night. So I don't have to cook dinner tonight, but I do have to take these clothes, this last load, out of the washer and dryer and fold and put them up. But were you trying to run another one, or you need a little time? All right. I'll send it to you this time.
Ooh.
I just sent it. I can dig it. You play with your boys once, I'm gonna play with my boys once. Oh, he went and got them killers. He went and got them killers. Them Seahawks, you did a good job. Them Seahawks is the truth. No. You did it good. I know. Them Seahawks is the truth, especially with Jamal Adams. Whew. Well, I mean, if it depending on the scheme, a first, what, it was a first and a fourth? Or a first and a third?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-mates.
All right, I'll just
in the locker room. They're ready to go.
I'll kick the ball and then I'll pause it to set my roster.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
All right, I'm almost done. I tried doing this before going into the game, but it automatically makes you re-download the roster. All right, I'm ready.
At the 21. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett.
Wilson.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Wilson's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw again is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
All I had to do was keep going. I hesitated.
Good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
McKinney.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly
I got
what
you.
we were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what
There's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
He got speed to cover the field, though.
Certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
After the interception,
come on.
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Carson.
Overran it.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 61 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot.
No, he left.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
Oh, yeah.
Mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Yeah, he tries to pull Houdini trades.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Oh, Shep, come on, boy.
On first, and that'll make it second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Oh, come on, Daniel.
Caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, Barkley.
Come on, that's on me.
The 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's on me, Barkley. My bad, ball.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Mike 56, Mike 56, Mike 56, right there. 19 tight.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, why you didn't throw it?
Down back at the 12. Vincent Mayoa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal.
56 the Mike, boys, 56. Check 56.
Now Jones.
Good D.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. He's got the leg. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
Oh, Adams.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
1-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Check 56. Let's go. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check the backer. Check the backer.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. K.J. Wright, the one who shot in there to get him down. 13 yards remaining on second down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, watch the slip.
Back to throw. Jones.
Wow.
Incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far
Good
in this
D.
first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if
you wasn't
win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Penny. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 47. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Intercepted. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That's caught at the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
At the 25-yard line.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Knock 70. Wide. Get wide.
On first down, Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The ball carrier.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double
Oh,
teams.
come on with the cheesy.
With him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Oh.
56. Let's go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Looking to throw. Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
You ready, Scotty? Okay. I declined the delay.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here's Tate to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. He sets to fire, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 45 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Come on!
Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Past the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them
good block.
Making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 more there and another 1st down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll go down at the 28.
Penny, the ball carrier.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Down, Seattle.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27th.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27th.
Wow.
And he's out of bounds.
Good stuff.
Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL.
So what?
It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled
considerably
in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
He held on to that thing. Okay.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. From the gun, a give to Hyde. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Again, it's Hyde. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa.
It is on the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 7.
Okay.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete. Well, they
Good D.
weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
10-10 at their own 44-yard line.
Coming to the line here.
It's in how you throw them.
The Seahawks offense. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nate Ebner. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air,
you're pressing forward. You're pressing forward, aren't you?
Go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Okay.
Jones.
Oh, good D.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
56 and Mike, 56. Check 56. You don't know no better. Switch. Bang, 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 bang.
Ah, why you didn't throw it? Why you didn't throw it?
Well, this is what happens
Ding,
when you
ding.
get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Oh, I hate that it doesn't vibrate, no nothing.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to play caller, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh,
now
smart.
left side on the swing pass.
What?
And some room to roam now. And he is in for the Seattle
My God.
Rashad Penny, 29 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here. But if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Why?
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Get his 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
No gain
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
35-yard line.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Appreciate it.
This is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 21-14. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself.
Good game, bro.
Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here.